pandemic in Nigeria. Facing tough times with the high unemployment, insecurity, and the soaring cost of living, many Nigerians are desperate to find a better life elsewhere. Poor leadership and corruption have left people feeling hopeless about the future. To escape, some Nigerians have tried to get into countries with strict visa rules by using fake visas. Despite many wanting to leave, it is incredibly hard due to these strict policies. Meanwhile, further investigation revealed that while many have fallen victim to fake visa scheme, many more individuals have been in worse financial situation and emotional turmoil due to dashed hopes and psychological trauma. Take the story of a Nigerian woman who came to the UK on a skilled worker visa, hoping to work as a carer. She paid £10,000 to an agent in Nigeria who promised her a legitimate job in the UK. However, upon arrival 3 months ago, she discovered there was no job waiting for her. Instead, she found herself without work and relying on handouts. The emotional toll was immense for Amina, a hard-working individual who trusted in a better future only to be grappling with harsh reality of her situation. In Greater Manchester, the Nigerian Community Centre runs a food bank to help people like this Nigerian woman. Mary Adekugbe, the founder, is deeply concerned about the growing numbers of skilled workers, visa holders needing support, calling the situation shameful. Our story is just one example of a larger crisis. People pay large sums of money for a chance of a better life in the UK, only to end up destitute, relying on food banks, and sometimes even sleeping rough. The US mission to Nigeria has issued a warning about cartels scamming Nigerians with elaborate scheme. One victim, Faye, a top graduate and trained mechanical engineer, had been jobless for years and desperate to find better opportunities abroad. Despite applying for numerous scholarships, he had no success until he met John, who owned a travel agency, claiming to help with travel documents and oversee jobs. Excited to finally have a solution, Faye faced a financial hurdle. He sold his father's property and borrowed money from friends. Raising $5,000, he sent the money to John, who assured him the visa process would take 3 to 6 months. Trusting John, Faye waited patiently. After 4 months, John claimed the visa was ready and presented several job offers. However, Faye felt uneasy since he hadn't been called for an embassy interview or received any employer correspondence. He went to the embassy to verify his documents and discovered his visa application had been denied and the documents from John were fake. Realizing he had been scammed, Faye was devastated to lose his hard-earned money. Such visa scams are all too common, with fraudulent agents preying on desperate individuals, giving them false hope, and then disappearing with their money. Victims like Faye often discover fraud when they try to verify their documents, while others find out only after arriving in a foreign country with invalid visas. Despite recurring patterns, identifying and avoiding these scams remains challenging. Imagine scrolling through TikTok and seeing a travel expert promoting an Eastern European country as a better immigration option than Canada and the UK or the US. The expert claims you can earn $3,000 in monthly salary shortly after arrival, and English is widely spoken. Funny, right? This enticing pitch turns out to be a fabrication, offering only a study visa that allows for minor jobs during postgraduate studies. Promised accommodation and high-paying jobs don't materialize, and the language barrier is significant, with 80% of residents not speaking English. In 2022, a gang of suspected fraudsters was arrested for stealing millions from victims in Ekiti State by pretending to help process travel documents for Australia and Canada. They charged 58,000 naira for individuals and 78,000 for families. costing victims over 300 million naira in total. Among the victims were hundreds of medical students in Ekiti State. These stories show that many Nigerians, regardless of their level of education, are willing to pay millions to scammers who present themselves as experts. In easing the visa process, acquiring visas to Western countries is notoriously difficult for Nigerians. But like for citizens of some Asian countries who can travel more freely, Nigerians face numerous humiliating orders when applying for visas. The corrupt visa processing system in Nigeria is deeply entrenched, involving the judiciary, banking sector, foreign diplomatic missions, and business centers. For the right price, people can obtain fake affidavits, marriage certificates, and other fraudulent documents, often facilitated by court officials and intermediaries. This corruption extends to arranging visas through dubious means, involving a network of insiders across various sectors. To stay safe from these scams, it is important to learn about the country you want to move to. Scammers target people who do not know much, so being informed can help you avoid getting tricked. Remember, nobody can guarantee you a visa. If someone says they can, they are probably lying. Don't ever try to bribe someone to get a visa faster. It is a big warning sign. Stick to official ways and be careful of offers promising free travels, a place to stay, or food. While some employers might give you a place to stay, they usually would not pay for your travel or food. It is just logical. Talk to experts, trust, and always remember, if something sounds too good to be true, it's likely not. If you find this video informative and enjoyable, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.